I'm Amanda, and this past week, me and a couple of the other youth went to Arlington, Texas, and I wrote it down because otherwise I'll take a long Pastor Keith's sermon time. But the first thing that came to mind when I was writing this down was that Mr. Ryan kept saying, "Be flexible." And when he said this, I was like, okay, so that means that maybe we'll change a couple of the plans, maybe some songs. No, it was like, oh, we're going inside because it's thunderstorming outside. Oh, the raindrops are like soaking us in one drop. But the thing is it all went really smooth, and it was mainly because God was there and He was working with us. And so if it was up to us, it would have been really bumpy, but because God was helping us, it was a smooth journey. The next thing was on Sunday morning, we got there and we were in a big group, and we got separated into random groups. And so we went to this apartment church, and one of the things I noticed when we were there is they started off with asking who wanted to pray to bless the food. And I know I usually do this, and I know some of us probably do this as well, but when someone asks us to pray, we instantly notice the color of the carpet or the tile on the floor. But these kids, almost every single one of them, instantly went, "I want to pray. I want to do this," and that really spoke to me because I know I'm always scared to pray out loud, but these kids were so willing to just communicate with God, and just even if it was just blessing the food, it was, and that really stuck out to me. And then next on the sheet of paper. I was with Ellie and Noah and two other girls for prayer time that we had, and this was on Thursday, so our final day at the second apartment complex. And their names were Bella and Andrea, and we started off with questions like, do you know what sin is? And eventually we got to, do you know that Jesus died to save everyone from their sins? And then we got to we got to ask them if they wanted to accept Jesus into their heart and into their life, and both of them said yes. So I took Bella, and to be honest, I was extremely terrified because I don't know about any of you, or if you know this already about me, but I'm not the best at speaking. And so to be one-on-one with someone and having to say something so serious, I was scared I was going to mess up the sinner's prayer somehow. I was just going to somehow manage to mess up the sinner's prayer. But then Acts 2:25, which we had read in devotional, came to mind. And I saw the Lord always before me. Because He is at my right hand, I will not be shaken. And so that told me that God was there, and He was going to help me, and it was about Him. It wasn't about what I was scared of or if I would mess up, because it was about Him. It didn't matter if I messed up because it was Him. And so I prayed with Bella, and I honestly have never seen a 7-year-old so excited about something, and especially about something like accepting Jesus into her heart and into her life. And after that day, you'd never see a 14-year-old and an entire youth group so excited to come back to Wakulla County to continue sharing the love of God to people.
Amen. Amen.